So this is for parents who have sons who are going to be high school age, graduating during the next 4 years of the Trump administration, and it's for you young men who are at that age now. There's some things that we need to talk about. So there are Trump spokespeople, Project 2025 spokespeople, including Mike Huckabee, who are making the media rounds right now. What they are saying is that the military recruitment numbers have plummeted because of wokeness. All right? Now, I'm sharing this because this impacts all of you young men who go to public schools, who are going to go to public schools and graduate over the next 4 years. So, if you look at the reasons why young people did not join the military, they give a number of reasons. None of them have anything to do with wokeness. These are surveys done by the military all the time, every year. They were done during the Trump administration. They were done during the 8 years Bush was in office, because they're always trying to figure out how to improve their recruitment. And never, ever did they say anything about wokeness, ever. So why are they making the rounds right now, your Mike Huckabees and so forth, about wokeness? Well, I'll tell you why. Part of Project 2025's agenda is to remove women and our LGBTQ from the military. Right now, they comprise 25% of our military. They're serving faithfully and patriotically, and there has been no issues whatsoever. But this is part of this evangelical push to put white men in charge of our country and oppress other groups of people. It's a biblical approach. So you're going to have a big disaster on your hands. The military has already had declining numbers because young adults are afraid of being killed. They're afraid of psychological damage. They're afraid of it interfering with their college plans. They're afraid to move away from home. They've given reasons every single year, okay? But now you're going to remove 25% of the military with these Project 2025 policies. This is why the Fox News host is getting such rave reviews from the Heritage Foundation that's pushing this lie, because he's made it very clear that women and our LGBTQ should not be serving in the military. 25% reduction. How are they going to boost it? Project 2025 has a plan for that too, through eventually a draft. Who's going to be drafted? Public school students, through a mandatory military entrance exam for all public students, boys. Now, it's not going to be forced in private schools, which is where the majority of your Project 2025 architects and those that are entering our government right now, including Huckabee, send their kids. They're going to be spared any possibility of a draft because they're the haves. This is for you, MAGA parents. Your sons are the have-nots. All of our sons are the have-nots who go to public schools. This is actually outlined in Project 2025. So there is a reason why Huckabee is getting out in front to create this narrative. Now, I'm going to point something else out. If you do a Google search of the reasons why the military is declining, you have to ask yourself, why is the Heritage Foundation links coming up first in the search engine? First, all of their articles, their lies that it has to do with wokeness come up first. The government data, where they actually spoke with thousands and thousands of young adults every single year, way at the bottom of that search engine. I'm not sure how Heritage Foundation got that coveted spot of, being number one content that you read on the internet. But that just shows you this is a very directed, well-funded, well-thought-out, very manipulative move. It's really unfortunate, but there you go.